Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing today? I hope you are good. In today's recipe, we'll be making Nigerian beans porridge the healthy way. Many people like beans, but they complain that after eating beans, they have bloated tummy and things like that, heartburn. So I'll be showing you the healthy way of preparing Nigerian beans. This is the honey beans called Oluyi. That's what I'll be using for this recipe. But this actually works for all types of beans, and you can use this recipe and you'll find out that you're not bloated after eating beans. And here I have water in my bowl, and first of all we'll pick the beans. So this is the method I use. I'll have to select each beans to make sure that there is no stone in it, there is no debris in it. I will carefully take pains to do this one after the other till I'm through selecting all the beans. As I'm selecting the beans, I'm putting it inside the bowl of water. This is a very healthy method. Please try this method and let me know if you had any issues after eating the beans. And here is the debris and the stones I got out from the beans. And I'll add in 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Please, this is not baking powder, this is baking soda. And I'll top it up and I'll stir it well enough. This will get rid of all the chemicals that was used to preserve those beans and some of the fertilizers that was used to plant the beans as well. And we'll allow these beans to soak for up to 1 hour. And here is after 1 hour. You can see that the water is no longer clear. Now let's go and wash it. The longer you soak it, the better. Some people have asked, wouldn't the back of the beans peel off when you're washing it? I will show you the process I use when doing that so it doesn't peel off. You wouldn't be washing this as you're washing clothes or washing bitter leaf. It will peel off all the backs completely. I'm just rinsing it out, trying to remove any other extra, and I'll sieve it out with my sieve. Harmful chemicals are used to store those beans. That's what goes into your systems and upset you after cooking the beans. And this way, you're not going to lose any of the nutrients that the beans will give you when you eat it. And we'll keep repeating this process till the water runs clear. There is another method people use, which is boiling the beans and pouring out the water. I don't think all the nutrients are still intact because we've poured out some of the nutrients as we parboiled it. And here I'll pour it into my pot and I'll add in water. Another good thing with this process is that it makes your beans cook faster. Within 15 minutes, these beans will be very soft. 15 minutes from when it starts boiling. And let's go and prep other ingredients. We'll be making the porridge beans. This recipe is applicable to any type of beans you want, whether it's the porridge or otherwise. And here I'll cut in the onions. For porridge beans, onions gives it a very good flavor. And I'll add in the peppers. Always add as much peppers as you can bear. And here's the crayfish. You have to wash your crayfish to avoid sand when you're eating it. And I'll add in water. And we are going to blend this till it's very smooth. This is how the beans looks like. Sometimes it will try to overthrow, so normally I'll just open the pot a little to allow it not to. And I'll be adding potatoes, sweet potatoes, to this beans recipe. It's totally optional. You can add yam, you can add unripe plantain, but I'll be using potato for this recipe. And I'll peel out the bag and wash it, and I'll cut it into little pieces. It's still retained in water so that the potatoes won't change color. And here I'll dice it into the little pieces or the little chunks I want. And let's go and check the beans. This is after 15 minutes and this is very soft now. Now I'll bring in the potatoes. You can bring in your yam at this time, on the unripe plantain, and you can even cook the beans as it is. And I'll cover this and cook it for 5 minutes. And this is 5 minutes later. We are cooking all this on medium heat, and I'll bring in the blended ingredients, and I'll bring in palm oil. You can use vegetable oil. Then I brought in the seasoning cubes. I'll have to break it up. And I'll add in salt, and we'll stir this to all combine properly. The potatoes are very soft at this moment, and cooking it extra time will make it even softer. So we'll stir all this in together. I always say that your seasoning and your salt should be proportional to the quantity of food you're cooking. If you're not sure, you add in little per time and adjust as you cook along. Here I'll have to taste for my salt and seasoning, and mine came out perfectly well. Now we'll cover this and cook it for extra 3 minutes. And as we wait, let's go and slice some scent leaves. I'll just be adding a little scent leaves. Some people wonder, why do you add scent leaves to beans? Please try it out. You'll be the one to testify. Just a little, not so much. And we'll cut it as tiny as possible. And we'll set that aside. Now we'll check on the beans, and it's boiling so beautiful well. And we'll add in the scent leaves at this point. And we'll stir this to combine properly. This beans is so delicious, it's so healthy. In total, I cooked these beans for about 20 to 25 minutes, and it's very soft. When you soak it with water and baking soda, it's going to get really soft in 20 minutes. If you don't have baking soda, you can use only water and soak it up in water for about 2 to 3 hours, and you get the same result and the same effect. Now let's serve these beans. There is nothing like farting when you eat beans, nothing like flatulence, nothing like heartburn, except you have other health challenges which you will have to check with your doctor. Here comes our beans, very delicious, very well cooked, and very healthy. Please subscribe to my channel to support me. Please also like and share my videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.